Good evening, students. Today we are going to solve some of the important questions which was asked earlier in your board examination and even some of the competitive examinations for the practice of this chapter probability. So the important concepts that we have already discussed in our previous lecture. If you have any doubt, you please refer those lecture first. So what we have learned in last lecture, the very first definition of a probability in mathematical form, it is given by PE is equals to NE by NS. Then another complementary event, for that the probability of the complementary event PE dash is obtained by knowing the probability of that event. So just again, no need to write the sample space. 1 minus PE is equals to PE bar. That in these two things, the important thing, first we shall write the sample space. So writing sample space is most important thing. After writing the sample space, we shall apply the condition to write the event. From the sample space, calculate the number of elements in sample space. Then from the event, calculate the number of elements in the event. Then take the ratio of NE by NS, you can get probability of that event. This is the trick that we need to follow. While writing the sample space, we shall be very much careful. Exclusively when a die is given. For a die, we shall use the array method, in which the numbering on one die should be written horizontally, while the numbering on other die should be written vertically. But sometimes it is possible that over the die different numbers are given. Rather than 1 to 6, it may start from say 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 up to that much. Like that. Or the die may be numbered or marked as A, B, C, D, E, F, like that one. So accordingly, we shall follow this array order to find their element of sample space, then apply the condition over that array to get the required element or member of the event, then count their number of members in the event and sample space, take their ratios to get the probability. Okay, and if the complementary one is there, then take the difference from one of their probability. So let us take few questions. So I'm going to take the question number 24, taken from your RC notebook, from your RC notes that I had already provided. This question was even asked in your previous examination. So for this question number 24, so very first we shall write for the sample space. It is given here on tossing 3 coins. So while tossing 3 coins, you first write the sample space. Last I had explained how to write the sample space of 3 coins without any error or without missing anything. If we are taking the head on first 2, the third can be head or the third can be tail. So first. Next, the second entry can be changed. So head, tail may be head or head, tail with tail. The fourth one or another 4 can be obtained by changing the first entry. In place of head, it can be the tail, head, head, or tail, head, tail, or tail, tail, head, or tail, tail, tail. What we are observing? How much element are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So NS is 8. So must put the habit of first writing the sample space, then write their number. Next one is, after this, you shall search for the event. Here, event is given part-wise. So in part 1, the event of occurrence of 3 head, 2 head and 1 head and 0 head. Even the 1 itself contain 1, 2, 3 or 4 conditions. So these 4 event in 1 we have to write, because it is not possible to have 3 head and 2 head together. Okay, or here it is not get asked for greater than 2 head or 2 and 3 head together. It is not like that. So in the first we shall understand for the 3 head, 2 head, 1 head and 0 head. So right, for the first E1, event of 3 heads. You first mark what you are writing as E1. So this E1 you shall then write in the symbol or in the group form. Here 3 head. So 3 head, from where you will search? From the sample space. You are getting only one of the entry have 3 heads. All other have either 2 head or 1 head or no head. So only one entry, HHH. Therefore, from this you have to write any one as only one. Therefore, the PE1 you can get as any one by NS. It is your 1 by 8 is the answer. Okay, it's so simple. Even in the first question, the second part is event of 2 head. Event of 2 heads. So for this event of 2 head, we shall write this E2. So search the 2 head from the sample space. What is that? First one have 3 head. So first one is cannot be taken. Yes, 2 head is here. This can be taken. 2 head is also here. This can be taken. No, only 1 head in this. Next one have the 2 head. Another not applicable, not applicable, not applicable. It means the event E2 can have the member HHT or HTH and THH. Only these are the 3 possibilities. So any 2 is equals to 3. Therefore, PE2 is equals to any 2 by NS is 3 by 8. It's so simple. Are you getting? Now the third one, or even this first one, even first one you may write ABC itself. In this first one, even probability of 3 head, 2 head, 1 head. So event of 1 head. What is the event of 1 head, student? Means E3 we need to write it here. So 1 head, again we have to observe the sample space, and from there we shall search for the member which is having 1 head only. And here we are observing 1 head is in this one and this one. So 1 head means exactly 1 head we shall take. So it is also the 3 and they are HTT. So we can write here HTT or THT or TTH. Even without observing we can write by placing 1 head among these 3. So any 3 we can write as 3. This implies PE3 we can write as any 3 by NS. It is our 3 by 8. It's the third part of this, even the first. And the fourth, 0 head means event of no head or event of 0 head or no head mean the same thing. So here 0 head means all are tail only. Is there any? Yes, only one entry is there which is not having any head. Otherwise, all the entries are having head. So it is our TTT. So we shall write here event as TTT. After this, we can write any 2 is equals to 1 only. Therefore, the PE4, this is our PE4 student. So PE4, it is our PE4 is equals to NE4 divided by NS. It is 1 by NS is always 8. So 1 by 8. This is this. This way we have calculated all the required entries. So we should be careful. Next one, probability of getting 3 head, 2 head, 1 head and no head. See, everything we have done, even 1 and 2 both we have done. Very first you have to write the event. Okay, event of occurrence. So whatever we have written in this bracket form, they are representing the event. And whatever this PE1, PE2 we have calculated, that is representing the probability. So both of these I have solved together. Okay. You can also solve it together. Still you will get the full marks. Or you may, in first you may just write the events only. And in second you may calculate the probability. It was this one. So questions are very simple. Do not forget first to write the sample space. After that, apply the condition. Then you can get the event. So sample space always help us in getting the event. Then calculate the number of element in event and sample space to get the required probability. So it's so simple. You shall do or you shall practice more. Now let us go for the question number 25, which is very easy. So for this 25, I am writing the sample space here. Students, understand this carefully. So many parts are there, and just from the one sample space applying different conditions, we will write the different events and we will get the required probability just within a minute. So very first important thing is writing the sample space. So let's continue. So simultaneously throw a pair of die, means 2 dice are there. Find the probability. So nothing is mentioned about the die, whether die have whatever the number or if any different number, then it is to be mentioned. So nothing mentioned means it is the die with number 1 to 6 1. So for that, write down the sample space. So for sample space, you need to put the die 1 here. Die 1. You are free to put either die 1 first or die 2 first. That doesn't affect. Okay. So die 1 I am putting horizontally. You may put it vertically also. Getting a student? So it is up to you. So many of your students are preferring to put die 1 vertically. So let me put it vertically first. So for that, you just draw a figure like this to understand. This is the sample space that we are going to find. For this, the die 1 have to be placed in this. So this one, this way. The die 2, this way. The numbering over die 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Numbering over die 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. It's okay. So this way Now we have to write their pair. So in first we are writing the first part of that pair. So we take this one, and the second part will come from this one. For the next pair, the same this one, but now we have to take the two. Put a comma in between to avoid the confusion from the number. Okay, this way we have to continue. So I'm going to write it firstly 1 4 1 5 and 1 6. This way you have to write. Similarly you have to write for 2 1 2 2 2 3 2 4 2 5 and 2 6. So do not forget to put the comma in between. Next one is our 3 1 3 2 3 3 3 4 3 5 and 3 6. Do same thing for 4 1 4 2 4 3 4 4 4 5 and 4 6. Similarly for 5 1 5 2 5 3 5 4 5 5 and 5 and 6. Similarly for 6 1 6 2 6 3 6 4 6 5 and 6 6. A student, after writing this you shall start thinking. So very first blindly you write down the sample space. After writing sample space, we shall go for observing the part and mark it in this. So one by one I will solve each and every question by giving the hint and writing the event. So very first part is for this 25 number question we are solving. 8 as the sum means what? What is the event? Let us denote it by E1. So sum of the outcome is 8. Okay. So sum of outcome is 8. Mathematically, what do we mean by this? If we are taking the X outcome on first die, Y outcome on second die, then the pair XY such that, so denote that such Y by putting the double colon, X plus Y is coming as 8. It is the mathematical way of denoting. This is the mathematical language of writing the English sum of outcome is 8. Okay, so whether you write mathematically or write this way, mean the same thing. Now we have to make this event as set. So we shall choose X and Y such that their sum is 8. Now observe this sample space carefully. Can we take this first one? Say, can we take this 1 and 1? 1 plus 1 can give us 2 only. Therefore, this 1 plus 1 is not possible. So we shall not choose this. Okay. So we shall make it clear. So we shall not choose. So what we shall choose? At least one of them should be 2, the other bigger one should be 6. It could be like this one. So exact 8 is required. X and Y can have the value from 1 to 6. Even that condition you can also write here. X greater equal, in some of the book or even in good book you will get this one. 1 greater equal X, less equal 6. Similarly 1 greater equal Y, less equal 6. It is like this. So let us write down this condition mathematically. So first one that we are observing is taking 1 on first dive and even maximum 6 on second dive, we cannot get any 1. So nothing can be obtained from this row. So this row have to be left. Or just by fulfilling this mathematical criteria, you can write it very fastly. Now coming to this, from the second row, 2 and 6 if you are taking, then only you can get, otherwise you cannot get. So this is the only one outcome that we can get from the second row. So you may mark it. What we are choosing that we can mark. So it is our this one. So 2 and 6 can be written as one of the pair. Many a time it is asked to write down the event rather than just calculating the probability. The second one, the first can be 3 and the second can be 5. So 5 and 3 become 8. It is this one. This is the other possibility of getting it. So exact 8 is required. If we are taking any other from the second row, we cannot get exactly 8 because even 3 plus 6 give us 9 and 3 plus 4 give us 7. So we shall choose this entry 3 and 5. Next one, the first one is increased to 4, then other one should also be 4. So 4, 4. Another increase the first one by 5 or to 5. The other should be the 3. Increase even the first to 6 means x to 6. The other will be 2 only. If we are taking 7 and then it will be 1, it is not under sample space. So we shall not choose 7 and 1. This way, we should be careful while choosing the event. So this member must present in the our sample space. So we may mark it like this one, this one, this one. So this way we are observing the number of element in this event E1 is how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whatever we have written or whatever we have marked in the sample space itself is the 5. And the NS from the sample space, even last day we had also written, or even you may count all these pair, you will get the 36 because 6 rows, 6 columns. So 6 into 6 is 36. So this 36 is useful and this 5 is useful for getting the PE1. NE1 by NS, this is equals to 5 by 36. It's so simple. Okay, student. So this way, the purpose is to understand how to write this event. Once you understand the writing event, questions are very simple. Getting a doublet. What is this doublet, student? Doublet means the same pair. Doublet of prime numbers. Doublet of odd numbers. Are we getting? Means doublet always means, let me write. So doublet, last day I had explained, doublet means you have to choose the pair which is having same number on each of the die. It can give you the doublet. So how many such doublet is possible? The x can vary from 1 to 6. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. If no condition is specified, then I can have these 6 doublet. So let us go for the second one, doublet. Event of doublets. It was asked in your question, in your examination. Means what? I need try to write it in mathematical form also. So x and x, this pair such that write the comma, both are x means the same number, or even if you are writing x and y, then you shall write x equals to y and both shall vary from 1 to 6. So it can be less equal 6. Other way of writing this mathematical form is this way also. One may prefer to write as xy such that, so for writing this such that we are using the symbol colon x equals to y, and we can put the condition over any of them, means 0 greater equal x less equal 6, then obviously we will also get the same condition for the inequality of y. So whether you write in mathematical form in this first way or in this second way, you will get the same thing. So both are representing the doublet in mathematical language. So write down the event, the set. I can have first one 1, second one 1, first one 2, second one 2, first one 3, second one 3, the first one 4, second one 4, the first one 5, the second one 5, the first one 6, the second one 6. It's so simple, students. So NE2, count this, how many pair? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 pair. So it is 6. Therefore, the event E2 means probability of E2 is given by NE2 by NS. Take it 6 by 36. Cancel the common. It becomes 1 by 6 is the required answer. Are you getting? So even these numbers that we have written here can also be allocated in this one, in our sample space. If it is required to allocate, you can allocate this. These are our doublet. Are we getting? So this can be allocated in the sample space also. So now let us go for the third part. Students, doublet of prime number means from this yellow doublet that we have written, the number should be prime. Means each of x should be prime. Can we take 1 1? Yes, tell me, Achal, can we take 1 1? Or not? One is prime or not? Yes, any student, can we take 1 1?
Yes.
Okay, means 1 is a prime number. Very
No,
good.
sir. No, sir.
Other student,
No,
can
sir.
we take 1 1?
No, sir.
1 is neither prime nor composite. I had even explained in the starting of the mathematics, even in chapter 1 also, not even in chapter 1, in many other places I have also spoken this thing. Be thorough with the numbers. Numbers are very basics of mathematics. So 1 is neither prime nor composite. You shall not take wherever the term like prime or composite is used. Never go with 1. 2 is the only even which is prime. So 2 is okay. So we can choose this 2. Can I take 3? Yes, 3 is prime. Can I take 4? Yes, other student, Kausik and other student, can you tell me, can we take 4? For this part 3, can we take? No one can tell. Other student, can anyone tell me, can we take this 4? All of you are even sleeping.
No, sir.
The student, if you are not interacting, then there is no meaning of this live classes. Means better to watch the videos as if you can spare the time, otherwise you shall sleep. You people are basically not competent to learn these things. So student, 4 is not a prime number, so we cannot choose 4 4. So this pair 4 4 cannot be taken. 5 5, yes, 5 is a prime, we can choose it. Again 6 6 cannot be taken. Okay, so how many doublet of prime, this we are interested. So it is our 2 2, 3 3, 5 5. Only these 3 pairs. So condition we have applied for the doublet as well as the prime. So 2 conditions. So write this. For this third one, E3 as event of doublet of prime numbers. What is this event E3? That you have to write in the set form or group form. Prime 1 1 is not there. It can be 2 2. It can be 3 3. It can be 5 5. Only these 3. So write PE3 can be, how many groups are there? Sorry, the members are there in this group. Only 3. So this implies probability of event PE3 can be written by choosing NE3 by NS. It is our 3 by 36. NS is always fixed. So 1 by 9 is the answer. Sorry, 12. 1 by 12 is the answer. Getting a student? So it's so simple thing that you have to just understand. I am explaining just for your understanding. Otherwise, these things are very easy. Now let us go for the other part. What is the other part? Doublet of odd number. What is odd number, student? Yes. What is this odd number? Doublet of odd number. Can you people write the doublet of odd numbers? And please tell me, what is the doublet of odd number?
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, 1 1 3 3 5 5.
Very good. So 1 1 3 3 5 5. A student, 1 is odd, because definition of odd is what? Any natural number which is not divisible by 2. 1 is a natural number but not divisible by 2. So 1 1 have to be counted. But coming to 2 2, though 2 is prime but not odd because it is even. So you should be careful while writing this. So doublet of odd number we shall write. So be careful while writing this doublet of odd number. So write down the fourth one. E4 is event of doublet of odd numbers. You can quickly write E4 is equals to doublet, means the same, but it should be odd one. So that we can observe from here. It can be so write down this event. So doublet of odd number, it can be 1 1, 2 2 cannot be taken, 3 3 and 5 5. It's all. After this, all the story are as we were doing earlier. Ne4 is equals to 1 2 3. This implies PE4 is equals to Ne4 by Ns. So it become our 3 by 36. So 1 by 12. Though this is the same answer 1 by 12, but you have to write this. Then only. Writing the event is very important. If you are not writing the event and just if you are writing the answer 1 by 12, you will not get marks. If it is a subjective question, only in MCQs you will get the marks. Okay. So writing the event, then putting in formula carries marks. So it is not only the number 1 by 12 that will give you the full marks. So be careful. Sum greater than 9, it is another one. Sum greater than 9. Event of sum greater than 9. So what does it mean? It means I shall choose x and y, this pair such that x plus y exceed 9, where x can be 1 to 6, y can also be from 1 to 6. This is the condition simply. So this sometimes written in the set form like this way. So write down the E5. A student, sum should be greater than 9. Means the x plus y greater, equal or only greater. Event sum greater than 9. So equality sign should not be there. So it is sum greater than 9. So we shall choose greater than 9. It means x and y, they are always the integer. It can be 9. It can be 10. It can be 11. It can be 12. It can be 13. It can be 14. So on. Up to how much we shall go? Up to 100 or 200. How long we shall go? Can you people answer? A student, here we are observing x and y have maximum value 6 and 6. So adding the maximum value, you can reach up to 12 only. Okay. So whatever the other or higher one we are writing, that itself is not possible because the condition over x and y is given to us. So you should be careful. If you are not careful, you will waste your time and you will lose your time in addition to not getting the correct answer. So only this much are condition. So a student, first write for the 9 when it can be 9. So x can have minimum 3 and y can have maximum 6. Then only it can be. So first one 3, 6. Increase on first die to 4, then reduce the 6 to 5. So that this sum become 9. So only that kind of increase and decrease in x plus y that we are choosing. But a student, it should not be 9. It is greater than 9. So x plus y is equals to 9 should also not be taken. So be careful. If you people are sleeping, so I'm expecting that at least you people do not sleep. So even this choice is also not true. What are the possible choice? 10, 11 and 12. When this 10 is possible, x is equals to 1, y is equals to 6 can give us 7. That is not possible. So x minimum value must be your 4 so that y can be 6. 4 and 6. Increase the first one to 5, next one 5. Increase the first one to 6, next one 4. So for 10 we have written these 3. 11 for 10. So 10 is over. Now come for making this sum as 11. How that is possible? That is possible by taking x as 5, y as 6. Or x as 6, y as 5. Last day I had explained this is ordered pair where changing the order give rise to a new result. So both the pair need to be counted. Do not think 5 and 6 is identical to 6 and 5 and we shall take only once. No, these two are different because order is important. Order gives the occurrence. Next one is for this 12. For this 12 we can have only one. It can be 6 and 6. If you are taking the other pair from the sample space, you cannot get the 12. So it is for this one. Is it okay? So this way, any 5 is our, count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 6 is there. So this implies PE5 is equals to this NE5 by NS. This can be 6 by 36. So 1 by 6 is the required answer. So questions are very simple. I had explained all the concept. Remaining are on the same thing. Let me quickly do it. An even number on first. So let me write for the sixth one also. E6 even number on first. It is not talking for the second one. So first one should be even number. You can choose from this one. When it can be 2, means from this sample space we can allocate quickly even number on the first one. What it could be? So it can be from the second, or it can be from this third. From this we cannot get. From this one we can get. Even from this we cannot get any of them. Let me clean it. Here we are getting on the first we need to have even number, means it can be this one, this entire one, another 4, this entire one, second row, and even for this row. So these 3 row can give us. So how many are there? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 3s are 18. So this you have to write it separately. So this we have to write in the event, means 2, 1, 2, 2 going on to 2, 6, then 4, 1 going on to 4, 6, then the 6, 1 going on to 6, 6. This way we are observing NE6 is our total 6 in each row. So it is our 18. For PE6 will be our 18 by 36. So 1 by 2 is the required answer. Is it okay? So questions are very simple. You have to observe the sample space carefully and you can get it. Now, an even number on 1 and multiple of 3 on other means what? The first one, it need not be the first one, but it is talking for even number on 1 and the multiple on other. So even number on 1 and multiple on other. Let me take that case also. So this we are discussing even number on 1 and multiple of 3 on other. Let me copy this. Be careful about this question. It is not mentioned where we shall take which one. So whatever the sample space we have written, from that we shall write. So let me write the event for this 7th question. E7S, even number on 1 and multiple of 3 on other. Means what it can be? Even number on 1. So on first you may write or you may take the even number, means you may take 2, whatever the other is there. But for the other, it is also given as multiple of 3 on other. So 3 multiplied by 1 is possible. 3 ones are 3. 3 multiplied by 2 is possible. 3 2s are 6. So it could be 3. Or even with this 2 taking as even, the second can be 6. The next even is our 4. Then it can be 3. With 4, it can be 6. The next is our 6. Then the next can be 3 or 6 with the 6. It's all or something else is there or some extra one is there. Can you tell me, students? It's all or some modification in this is required. Even number on 1 is just asked and multiple of 3 on other is asked. It is not saying that even number on first only. It is possible to have even number on second also and multiple on first also. So it is possible that 3 and 2 also. It is possible to have 6 and 2 also. It is possible to have 3 and 4 also. It is possible to have 6 and 4 also. It is also possible to have what? 3 and 6 and this 6 and 6 means up to this much we shall write. Is it okay or still some error is there?
No, sir, because it is given even number on 1.
Very good. So student, where is the error? 3 and 6 and 6 and 6. So 3 and 6 is okay or not?
No, sir.
Why?
So 3 is an odd number.
Okay, 3 is odd number. But what is asked here? Multiple of 3. What does it mean? Is it not satisfying? Is it written here even number on first? Is it written like that? It is just written on one. It may be the first one or it may be the second one. That's why I want to tell you. So this even number can be at either of the place, either at the first one or at the second one. And if you are taking the even number on the second one, then on the first one it should be multiple of 3. It is being satisfied here. Even if you are taking this one, 3, 6, second one is even number and first one is multiple of 3. 6 and 2, it is okay. 3 and 4, student, 3 is multiple of 3 or not? First you just tell me that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, 3 ones are 3. The table what we are reading is the multiple, student. Even class 4 or 5 student is able to tell what do we mean by the multiple and the factors. Even I had also explained many times. So many a time our students are getting confused with this 3 itself. 3, the number itself is the multiple as well as the factor. That is the thing that you have to. The number itself is the smallest multiple and highest factor. It is that one. So this 3 is okay. Now coming to this 6 and 6, student. So this way, how many entries are there? Or still some modification is required or anything is being repeated or identical?
Sir, 6,
Student, here we are getting that this 6, 6, this is written twice. So this have to be written only once. Though 6 and 3 and 3 and 6, they are different. That have to be written. But 6 and 6 have to be written only once. That will not give any different order pair. So be careful. After this, just count it. So any 7, count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in first one and 5 in the second one. It will become 11, only 11. Let me write first. Now write down their probability. It's very easy. So PE7, NE7 by NS. These are the very simple thing where students are committing mistake. And even I will also take the test. There I have also observed even from the previous batches that students are committing mistake in this smaller thing only. That's why even their marks in probability are also deducted. So be careful. So it become 11 by 36 is the answer. Now let us come to the next question. Question number 8. Let us write down the event. Yet neither 9 nor 11 as sum of the numbers on surface. Student, event of neither 9 nor 11. It is this one. How this can be calculated? We can calculate it by direct method also or by indirect method also. Means neither 9 nor 11. Means x plus y should be how much? It can be 1. Means the xy outcome that we are taking, what it shall be? One can have minimum 1, another can have maximum 6. So 6 plus 1 can be 7, or one can have minimum 1, another can have the minimum 1 also. So 1 plus 1 can 2 also. So it may be possible that this sum can be 2, or this sum can be 3, can be 4, can be 5, can be 6, can be 7, can be 8, can be 9, can be 10, can be 11, can be 12, can be 13, can be 14, so on. How much? No. We should careful. Neither 9. So 9 have to be removed from this. 11 also have to be removed from this. But the maximum x and y can be 6 and 6. So up to 12 it can fetch. 13, 14 are not possible. So therefore, these outcomes need to be restricted. Get it? So this way, these are the things. So possibilities. If now you are going to write for directly, say E8, what it could be? Take for the sum as 2. So 1 plus 1 can give us 2. Take for the sum as 3. Sum as 3, x equals to 1, y is equals to 2. Or on the first die 2, second die 1. 3 only this much. For 4, 2 and 2. Or even on the first I may take the 1. So let us start with the 1 and 3. 1 and 3. On first die 2, second die 2. On first die 3, second die 1. It is possible. The next one is 5. So 1 and 4, 2 and 3, 3 and 2, then 4 and 1. So 5 is also over. Let us write for the 6. 1 and 5, 2 and 4, then 3 and 5 we need. No, 6 we need a student. So it can be 3 and 3 also. Then 4 and 2. Then 5 and 1. It's all about the 6. Is over. Now come for the 7. It can be 1 and 6. Or 2 and 5. 3 and 4. 4 and 3. Then it can be 5 and 2 to have the sum 7, or 6 and 1. This way the 7 is over. Next one is for the 8. Can I have 1 and 7? No, because this can be 6. So I cannot have 1 and 7. So be careful. The first one can have the least value 2 and the another one have the 6. Increase 1, decrease other. 2 to 3, 6 to 5. Then 4. And I need how much? 8. So 4, 4. 5, 3. 6 and 2. This much. So 8 is also over. Now coming for the 10. What can be? 4 and 6. 9. It is asked neither 9 nor 11. So 9 is not taken. So 4. 10 we are interested. And 6. 5 and 5. Another one is our 6 and 4. That's all for the 10. For 11, that cannot be taken because the event is removing the 11. Go for 12. Only one entry is there. It is this. For writing this, counting this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So total 30. Are you getting? Very good. So N, this tells us NE8 is equals to 30. This implies PE8 is equals to 30 by 36. So you cancel the common factor. 6 and 5 by 6 is the answer. 5 by 6 is the answer. A student, here we have done so many kind of things. We have counted, writing it have taken a lot of time. This can be reduced. How? During explanation, I was telling that a smart guy will go to the class and ask and count the number of girls rather than counting the number of boys if the number of girl is lesser. Okay, so that's why if we are able to count the total number of pair, which is already 36, it is fixed one. But in that, if we are able to count how many of the pair is going to give us 9 and how many of them are going to give us 11, that can give us the complementary event. Okay, student. So method 2 is what? Write down the E8 bar. Means neither 8, neither 9 nor 11. So this is our event of which one? 9 and 8. Sorry, 9 or 11. This event I am going to write. Then E8 become the complementary of this one. So go for writing this. Means x plus y shall be either 9 or 11. So once we will count for the 9, E8 bar. 9, 3, 6. Then 6, 9 we need. Increase to 4. The other one reduced by 1, 5. Increase the first to 5. Reduce the 5 to 6. Sorry, to 4 for the second one. That's all. Even the 6 and 3. This way the 9 is over. Now go for writing the 11. For 11, we can have 5 and 6 can give us 11. Or 6 and 5 can give us 11. Only this much. Count it. So what is our NE8 bar? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. So it is our 6. Therefore, what is our PE8 bar? Let me first calculate this. NE8 bar by NS. It is our 6 by 36. You may write keep it as it is, or you may calculate as 1 by 6. Therefore, the required PE8, how much? 1 PE8 bar. This we have calculated as 1 by 6. Go for subtracting. So it become 6 minus 1 by 6 become 5 by 6. This is our answer. It's so easy. Or you may also understand in the term of 36, keeping in 36, you will get this as 30 by 36, giving the same result. Okay, student? So that's why it is always advised, if you have to count the more number of element in the event, then go for counting its complementary and just subtract from 1. That way you can get it easy. So second method is in this part is quite convenient. So this was all about the part number 8. Now let me go for the part number 9. I'm writing here. Some less than 6. A student, even in 8th we were taking this thing. Some less than 6 means up to this much. Some less than 6 means what? Let me rewrite it. 9 event of some less than 6. It means what? X plus y should less than 6. It means x plus y can be, where what is this x, y? X and y are the outcome on first and second die. It can be 1, no, at least 1 must be on their faces, so it can be 2, it can be 3, it can be 4, it can be 5. but not the 6. So for this, E9, for getting the 2, I can have 1 and 1, 2 is over. For getting the 3, 1 and 2, or 2 and 1, so 3 is also over. For getting the 4, I can have 1 and 3, or 2 or 2, or 3 and 1, so 4 is over. For 5, 1 and 4, 2 and 3, then 3 and 2, then 4 and 1. That's all. Okay, even directly we can count this. So any 9, count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 such pairs are there. Therefore, PE 9 will be how much? 10 by NS is always our 36. You first write the formula, then write. I'm writing directly. But in examination, do not forget to write it. So cancel this common factor. It can be 5 and it can be 18. So 5 by 18 is the final answer. So do not forget to cancel the common factor. And if in MCQ it is given in decimal form, you may convert in decimal. If in percentage form, multiply it by 100. The decimal have to be multiplied by 100. Those things even we have discussed in our first lecture. It's over. Sum less than 7, same as earlier. Okay. Sum more than 7, 6 or 7 doesn't make any difference. Let me explain this. E11, sum more than 7. So if you are knowing less than 7, you can get it. So this can be calculated by PE11 as 1 minus PE10. In 10, you might have calculated that. How was this? So in this case, you need to count one more, means even up to the 6, you also need to count. So whatever in 9th you have taken up to the 5, if you are taking one more in this up to the 6, means sum up to the 6, in this event, means just extend it. I'm going to extend it. So up to 5, but if we are extending this up to 6, so up to 5 we had already written, just we are adding for the 6. So 1 and 5, 2 and 4, then it can be 3 and 3, then 4 and 2, it can be 5 and 1 also. Okay, student? So this way the earlier was 10. In this 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more are added. So I am directly writing it here. Okay? You will write this E7, sorry, E10. I'm writing their number directly. So that we have written the 10 earlier we has counted. From this I am writing this. Many a time our students are getting confused. So it is our coming as 15. Because earlier 10 and 5 more are being added. So PE10 is calculated by taking 15 by 36. It becomes 5 and it becomes 12. So it is 5 by 12. So for this 10, sorry, for this 11th, I can use this one here. So it is 1 minus 5 by 12. The answer is 7 by 12. Is it okay? So this way we have calculated each and everything. Even apply the concept of complementary. Here this is equivalent to the complementary, though denoted in different set. One as 11 and other as 10, but it is the complementary event. So one is less than 7, another is more than 7. So these two are, you may write here, complementary. So complementary event or complementary probability. Therefore, we have calculated less than 7 directly in E10 or PE10, and the more than 7 we have calculated by subtracting 1 minus PE10. That's all. Okay, student, any more doubt then please ask. Otherwise, I have explained related to each and every question. So this was all about our die. Now let us go for few more questions. Die thrown once, then what is the probability of getting even number, prime number less than 5, number between 3 and 5, number divisible by 3? It is only one die. Even I shall solve this before that question. So a die is there. It's very easy. I don't think I need to calculate it. So sample space is our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In MCQ, this was asked. So even this 6th one is also there. So E1 in first one is our E1. Event of event 2, 4, 6. So PE1, it is like our 3 by 6, 1 by 2 is answer. Okay, I'm writing directly, but better to write this. NE1 first, 3, NS is equals to 6, then we have taken the ratios. Prime number less than 5. Prime number less than 5, the second, I'm writing the event directly. Less than 5 and prime number, can we take 1, 2, 3, and less than 5, so 5 can. But keep in mind, 1 is neither prime nor composite, so these two need not be taken. Means it shall be only this much, these two. I had already explained this in the previous question also. So any two,
Sir,
yes. Yeah, tell me.
sir, in the 11th question, I got probably. Sir, in 11th
Okay, you are
question, I
still in the
got
previous question. Okay. Okay, let me first finish this, then I will come back. So it is our 2. So it is our 2.
5 by 12.
Okay, I'm going there. P2 is equals to 2 by 6 as 1 by 3. Okay, Vivek, you are saying something. In 11 question, you were getting how much? Not this 5 by 12. 5 by 12 in your 10th question you will get, and subtract it from the
Sir, 11th.
More than 7 you are getting. Yes, a student, one thing more is there. It is less and more, and where is this 7? Yes, one part is missing here. Good. So less equal, if you are taking less equal 7, then we shall apply. So equal to 7, even we shall also count. Good, very good observation. So a student, let me just take up to 7 here. In this, I'm going to mark it quickly so that you can get up to 3 plus 4 is 7. So 7 is up to this one. Okay, no, student? It is up to this one. Up to 7 means probability of P event less equal 7. If we are calculating this much, means up to 7, then only we can get probability of event greater than 7. So either we may count it directly or even by this one also. So for this one, the Number are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Means we were counting up to this much, 15. That was our error. Okay. Then even 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Good. So it is our 21. So it shall be 21 by 36 for less equal 7. Question was less than 7. We had counted there less than 7, but we shall count for less equal 7. So greater than 7 can be obtained by 1 minus 21 by 36. You may get this as 36 minus 21 as 15 by 36. Yes, you are correct. It is 5 by 12. This is the correct answer. The student, be careful. So more than 7. So whatever this we have calculated 5 by 7, it cannot be more than 7. It is for not less than 7. If the question is like this, student, correct this slightly or slightly change this question. If it is asked for sum, it was less than 7, sum not less than 7, not less than 7. Good. If it is asked not less than 7, means not less than 7 means 7 or greater than 7. Then 7 by 12 is our correct answer. So this is the additional question basically. These two are not complementary. The complementary are not less than 7. So write one more question. That is good thing. A sum not less than 7, or this may be written as sum greater equal 7, greater equal 7. If it is in this way, then our 12th is this one. Student, this I have solved the additional thing, means this 12th one I have solved. And this part is workable for the 12th. Getting now? It is for this 12th one. Then we shall go ahead. It is for the our 12th question. For this 11th question, it is solved in this yellow ink. So you should be careful. Once you have understood the concept, they are very easy. So what is less, what is greater, not less, not greater, you should be careful in that, because many a time equal are missing. So the 11th one and 10th one, what makes difference, student? This can be understood with the help of number line also. Some less than 7, something less than 7 is required, and in this one more than 7, but the 7 itself is missing. Okay, so that's why these two cannot be the complementary, means 10th and 11th cannot be the complementary. Here this 10th and 12th are complementary, these two are complementary, so this we can apply. So 12th is solved here. The 11th is solved here. Yes, Vivek, anything else?
No, sir.
Okay, good. So student, you should be careful. So this question is very easy. Number between 3 and 5. So it is between. It is not asking for 3 as well as 5. So both of these should be eliminated. It can be 4 only. So 1 by 6 will be the answer. Number divisible by 3. So it can be 3 and 6 only. So the 2. So it will be 2 by 6. So 1 by 3 will be the answer. Okay. So questions are very easy. You please try. Now let us come for this king queen. That kind of question. Though last day even I had also discussed all these concepts. So let us take the question number 28 first. King, queen, jack of club. Be careful. It is for the club only. This king, queen and jack are removed. So what is the number of cards in club? 13. And these are removed. Means the 3 are removed. So this 13, in this 13 you need to subtract this 3. 13 minus 3 is equals to 10 cards of club only. Okay, students? So only these 10 cards you have to take are removed from the deck of 52 playing cards. Then well shuffled. Now one card is drawn at random from the remaining card. Determine the probability that the card is heart. Or a king. Yes. What it will be? Yes, student. A student. So for this first one, it is asking for heart. Heart have how many cards? So you may write like this. E1, event of getting heart. Then number of cards of event. E1 means the number of cards of the group event, group heart. It remains 13. It is not disturbing the heart because only the club, the jack, queen and king of club are removed. Now determine the probability that the card is heart. One card is drawn at random. So for this club, it is the 10 card. But what is our sample space in this case? Even the sample space also get modified. So write very first the sample space NS is equals to 52 minus 3. So it becomes 49 cards. For sample space, we shall take now only 49 cards, not the 52 card. That is the one modification. Another, for the club group, we shall take only 10 card, not the 13 card. For the other groups, it will be 13 card, means like heart, diamond and spade, 13 each, and only 10 for the club. The question is here, only one card is drawn. So therefore, probability of event E1 is our NE1 divided by NS. Since this heart, which is 13 in number, have to be drawn out of this 49 card only. So NA is 13, but NS is above 49. So it is only this much is the answer. Now it is asked for a king. Only the king word is written. It is not stated for which kind of king. So student, total there are 4 kings. If we are talking for the kings, so there are total 4. What they are? They are the king of heart, king of diamond, king of spade, king of club. But this king of club is removed. Therefore, now there will not be the 4 king, only 3 kings will be there. These are the 3 kings. So write down this event. E2, event of getting kings. Then the number of member in this event means only the king have to be collected. So the chance or the number of king now available for drawing from the deck is 3. So we have to write this 3 only. Therefore, the probability of this event E2, keep in mind, the total 3 card is removed. You are playing with 39 card only. So NS still remain the 49. So it becomes 3 by 49. It is this one is the answer. So this way just we have to understand which one is removed and what are present, which one to be drawn. It was this one. Now, in the same one, in question number 29, the probability that card is a club. See, in the 29, for the same simple space, so NS is the same 49 as from question number 29 we are carrying this. It is given. So in this event, now it is asked for the card of club. Card is club means one card is drawn at random. That card should be club. It is for this one. So event of getting one club card. Students, already the 3 cards of club are removed. So how many cards of club are available with us? Even this we had also written in the previous question. This is obtained by 13 minus 3 removed card, the 10. This 10 I had explained here. You can understand this. Okay? The same 10. Therefore, the event of this club will be 10, and this 10 means any one of these 10 that we can get, and the number of the card present is 49. So it is this much. Now coming for the second part of the 29. 10 of heart. What does it mean? Means 10 is the number 10 of the heart. Okay? 10 of heart. We shall understand. So heart, and in that heart, the 10. How many heart are there? Student? Event of getting 10 of heart. Student, do not think 10 cards of heart. It is the number 10 over the card of heart. Okay? It is for this card. The number 10. So how many such heart with number 10 are there? It is only 1. Because the heart of other need not be counted. It is not asked for event of getting 10. If it is asked only for event of getting 10, at that time I can have this 10 of heart, 10 of this diamond, 10 of this spade, 10 of this club. But it is specified I need only 10 of this heart, means only this one. These things should not be there. Okay, so therefore any 2 is 1 and only 1. So PE2 can be 1 by your, the card total 3 are already removed. So do not forget that number. It is called card of replacement, sorry, without replacement. It's the similar kind of thing where the number of card or the items are reduced. So this was all about when some of the cards are removed or no replacement is done. So let us go for one question based on no replacement. See, the question are framed based on the number itself. They are also very easy. Let me take one question. I'm going to solve the question number 32. So card are numbered from 2 to 100. Means one can have 2, another can have 3, another can have 4. Going on, how much it can go? Up to 101. So students, how many cards are there? Number of card I am interested, not the number. How many cards are there? Can anyone count and tell me? So number of card, whether it is 101 card or 101 minus 2, let me write 99 or 98 or 100 card. How many cards are here? None of you are able to tell. How many cards are here? If you are counting this as 1, this as the second card, first card, second card, third card, which one card is this one? How many cards are there?
Sir, 100.
So it is 100. Student, it is starting with 2, so it appears you very easy just by observing. But in our mental ability test, we will learn in more detail how to allocate the positions. So here it is our 100 card. How is that? Student, if you are understanding the simple difference, say if one is asking 5 minus 3, what does it mean? You are getting the 2. What does it mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these 5 are there. In this you are removing the first 3. Okay. So the next you are getting, next 2 you are getting. But if beginning is from here itself, means this one have to be included. At that time, you have to add one more. So if you are going to apply the difference approach, say 101 minus 2, in this case, a student, keep in mind, the second card is removed by you. If you are just taking this difference, many a time our students are committing this mistake only, that for getting the number of card, they are just subtracting 101 or the highest one and the lowest one. So 101 minus 2, if you are doing like this, then the 2 itself is removed. But we need to count this 2. Therefore, 1 have to be added here so that it will get reduced by 1. So we are not reducing the 2, but we are going to reduce 1 only, because only number 1 is missing here from 101. So it become like our 100. So be careful in this calculation. I told you this technique because many a time it may be stated the card are numbered from 53 to 1005. At that time it become difficult for you to count 1 2 3 or just going reverse word. Say example, the card are numbered from 56 to 106 or 103. Let me take. Then how many cards are here, student? Can you count and tell me quickly? I had told you, if you are just subtracting 103 minus 56 means from the beginning, even the 56th card is also removed by you. But you need to count this 56. Therefore, you reduce this 56 by 1, or without bracket, you just add 1 in it. You will get that much number. So not 56 you shall subtract, but rather 55 you shall subtract. So it is 103 minus 55. This much you shall do. So it becomes 48. Get it? So I hope this technique of calculating the card you might have understood. The same thing I have also done here. If you are writing this in first bracket, then this one should first be written as -1. Means 101 minus 2 minus 1, because 2 have to be counted. It is same as 101 minus 2 plus 1. The same, removing the bracket, you are going to get this 100. So therefore, NS, you just quickly write in such a question NS as 101 minus, it is starting from 2. So 2 minus 1 you shall do. Okay. So it become 100. So there are total 100 cards, not 101 card or not 99 card. Many a time this calculation students are making mistake, exclusively when the number are bigger. Here it is a smaller, 1 may shift in place of 2, it is 1. So 101 will shift 1 backward. But that shifting, if you are applying in from 56 to 103, at that time the chances of error is more. So better have it. You have to count this 56. So from 103 you just reduce the 55. How that 55? 56 minus 1. It is that. So it is this one. This way the NS we have calculated. The card is selected at random. Find the probability that the card has even number. How many even number are there? So students, for the first one, event of even number. Even number. From where to where? So either from 2 to 101. From this to this limit we have to count all the even number. What it can be? It can be 2, 4, 6, going on 8, 10, 12, going on. What the last one could be? 101 is not even. So just before that it is the 100. How many even number are there and how many odd numbers are there? That you are already knowing. Or even if you have the doubt, you can calculate the even number here. The last one is 100. Let n even number, then 100th term is the first term 2 plus n minus 1, and this difference, take the difference between any two, it is our 2. So this is the method of applying AP. Though here it is 2 and all these things, that's why it is easy. Just by dividing 100 by 2 you can get it. But wherever the bigger number are given, at that time you have to apply the concept of FP for calculating the number of terms. How many terms are there? By this way you can get it. So it become like our 98 by 2 is equals to n plus 1. So it is 49 is equals to n plus 1. So 50 is equals to n. Okay. If it is asked for you to calculate the number divisible by 7 between 1006 and 10,008, then how you can calculate? By the same technique of FP that we have discussed. Okay, it is this one. So this way the NE we have calculated. This calculation you can do here itself, that is okay, or you may do in rough work also. Therefore NE1 is equals to 50. This way we have calculated number of even number between, not between, from 2 to 100. One is 50. Therefore, what is their probability? Very easy. The total is 100. Out of the 50 have to be taken. So 1 by 2 is the answer. Okay, it is this one. A square number. Yeah, very good. The next one is our square number. A square number. This event we have to write. What it can be? A square number. 1 square is 1. Can I write this one? 2 square 4. So I shall write 4, 9, 16, 100 only. Can I take the 1 student? No, 1 is not marked on any card. So 1 should not be taken. Be careful for this. So 1 should not be taken. So how many such numbers are there? Though it is the simpler one, you can count it, or even by observing you can get it. So let me write all those numbers. The next one is our 25, 6, 6, 36. How long I shall go? Under root of 100, up to that much we shall go. Means maximum 10 square, up to 10 square we shall search. So 6 square, 7 square is 49, 8 square is 64, 9 square is 81, and 10 square is 100. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are there, not the 10. Getting? If 1 was included, then there could be the 10 numbers. Okay, so be careful. Therefore, NE2 is equals to 9. Therefore, PE2 become NE2 by NS. Here we have counted, it is 9 and denominator is 100. It is this. So questions are very easy. It was all about. Now let us come for the question number 31. I had explained this 32 first to understand. The same thing you also need to apply for the 31st. Yes, student, I hope you people can do it, but let me give you a small hint. So sample space, integer is chosen between, it is not from to 2, it is between. Between means whether these ends have to be included or not. Yes, student? The number between?
No, sir.
Yes, good. So say number between 3 and 6. What is there? 3 have to be excluded. So it is 4 and 5. 6 also have to be excluded. Therefore, here this 0 and 100 have to be excluded. That is the first thing that you must keep in mind. So the sample space have the number from 2, 3, 4 up to how much? 99 only, students. So what is NS here? 1 to 99. It is in continuation, so it is our 99. Okay, it is this one. What is the probability that divisible by 7? Now search for the divisible by 7 event E1 divisible by 7. It means what will this E1? First one will be our 7, second one will be 14, the third one will be our 21. What will be the last one, student? For that, I had told you in the number system, though it is a smaller number, we can anticipate it very easily. Okay? But if it is a bigger number, then how to get it? Go for dividing that number, and whatever the remainder you are getting, you have to subtract that to get that much exact number. Let us try by that method. It is 99 by 7. You first go for dividing. One time is our 7, 2, 9, then 7 4s are 28. The remainder is 1. Means 1 is extra. So from this 99, if we are able to subtract 1, that becomes the 98. And observe, this 98 is divisible by 7. How many times it will be divisible? That is obtained by this quotient. Is it okay, student, or any doubt? So we shall write here, lastly, 98. Now again, how many terms are there? You may calculate it or you may apply the FP. Though it is a smaller one, we can just by dividing it, we can get it. But if it become a bigger one, then it again creates a problem. For that, you take this 98 as the nth term. So 7 plus n minus 1. This gap is also 7. Keep in mind here, since the beginning and gap both are the same, so just dividing 98 by the 7, you can get the number that way also. If it is not by that way, say some number are different and gaps are different, means the A is different and B is different. If that condition is there, then you shall apply this method of FP. This is the best method. So go for doing this. So you are getting this 7 and 7 are getting cancelled. So n is 98 by 7, and this is same as this 14. Okay. So n of E1 is our 14. That's why I was focusing over the chapter 1, because it is applicable everywhere. Okay, no, unless or until you are thorough with the numbers, you cannot solve the mathematics. Because in probability and at any place, these numbers के concepts कहीं भी apply हो जाते हैं. Divisibility, multiple, even, odd, composite. This can be applied anywhere. Okay, no, even in geometry we can make such a condition. Though it is not given to you, but in competitive examination, so geometry with the application of number system, such a questions are framed in your IMO, in your GMO, JSO, that kind of competition. Okay. So here NE1 is 14. So PE1 can be obtained by dividing NE1 by NS. It is our 14 by NS 99. It's so simple. It was all about divisible by 7. Not divisible by 7. Excellent. Divisible by 7 and not divisible by 7. Means what? Whether they are complementary event or not. They are complementary event. So, not divisible by 7. The probability of not divisible by 7. 1 minus probability of divisible by 7. It's all. So just subtract it. Or even you can calculate it thoroughly. Okay, now by considering the first member as 1, 2, 3, 4, and then removing this 7, then getting the event, that way you can, but that will take a longer time. So that's why we are using this complementary method. So it is 1 minus 14 by 99. It's so simple even to subtract. It is like 99 minus 14 by 99. Go for subtracting this, 95. So it become 85 by 99. It is so simple. Okay. So these are the ways that we shall apply. So in this question, we have learned about how to count the numbers or the sample space when it is not beginning with the regular number. And another thing, that how to count the total number of members in their event or sample space. There we need to apply the concept of FP. Okay. So this way. And for counting the NS, we need to apply the concept of mental ability. So such question, and even this question was asked in your examination. So this was all about, and I hope I have completed everything. But now let us come for the die having the same number or different number. Okay, now a die has 6 faces marked as 0, 1, 1, 1, 6, 6, 6. So only these 3 are there. Okay. So what is the sample space? What are the outcome? So outcome can be your 0, can be 1, 1, 1, 6, 6. These are the possible outcome or not. Or whether we shall take the sample space as 0, 1 and 6. Yes, student, tell me which one sample space is correct. Then how many different scores are possible? What is the probability of getting a total of 7? A die has 6 face marked as 2 such die are twice. It is this one. Okay, if I want to write the sample space for only one, then whether we shall write by this way or this way? Can you answer? Though this is not in this question, but you must know that. Here it is given that the die with this number, 2 such die are thrown. So first to draw the sample space for this 2. So on die 2, I will write horizontally. On die 1, I will write vertical. So on die 1, I can have 0 or 1 or 1 or 1 or even further 6 or 6. For this 0, on die 2, I can have 0 or 1 or 1 or the third one or 6 or the 6. Okay, so it can be 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 6, 0, 6. Yes, student, we shall write this way. I mean, considering all these 0, 1, 0, 1 3 times, or what we shall write? That is my question. That is the same as for writing the single one. Then we shall think for the double one. Means for 1, 0, then 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 6, 1, 6. Then 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 6, 1, 6. Yes, student, tell me the answer. I am writing all these things. Whether I am writing this correctly or what I shall write. 1 0 1 1 1 1.
Sir, correct.
Is it okay? 1 and 6. 1 and 6. Then with this 6, I shall write 6 0. Means this is taken first. Getting no? Then this is 6 1 6 1 6 1. Then this is 6 6. Then 6 6. Then for this one also 6 0 6 1 6 1 6 1 6 6 6 6. Yes, student. For single die, please tell me. Now let us understand everything. For the single die, whether this is correct or this is correct, tell me the first option, that one. And then for the two dies, the sample space written in the matrix form is correct or not. So two questions I have for you people. Tell me quickly. All the students have to answer.
Sir, first one is correct, sir. 0 1 1 1 6 6.
I mean, Neeraj, you mean the first one is correct way of writing
Yes, sir.
for sample space. Okay. And for the, it means for the two die, the second one is also correct. Any student have any different opinion? Yes, Vivek? The same or different?
Same, sir.
A student, I have already told you the sample space and event, what do we mean? Sample space is collection of all possible outcomes. But if the outcome is same, say a student, I had told you a die I am throwing, I am getting 1. The next time I am getting the 2 or the 3. These are 4, 5. This as 6. Why I am stopping this as this 6? Why not I shall take once more this one? Why not I shall take this? Why only once this one or even more than one once again? Why am I stopping this to 6 if there are 6 different one? A student, sample space simply means the possible outcome. Possible outcome is always considered as the different entities. Say, if a die is thrown, it doesn't mean you will get all these 6 possible outcome in the 6th trial. In the second trial, the first trial you are getting 1, in the second trial you are getting 3, in the third trial you are getting again 1. Then you shall write this as 1 3 1 that way. But why we are not writing this one again while the single die is thrown? The outcome we are getting this one more than once. So a student, you shall keep in mind, different outcomes means the outcome must be something different. While we are putting in order, then we are writing 1 3 as different from 3 and 1 because that is different order. That's why they are different, we are writing. But 1 3 1 3 we cannot write 2 times. So keep in mind, even in the beginning I had explained this, even yesterday, that sample space always means the possible outcome, and outcome must be distinct or must be different. If it is giving the different one, then we shall think for yes, it is the sample space. Okay, a student, yes, it is possible that the probability that you may calculate by taking this sample space, I mean considering this sample space and the event for the one that we may write, the ratio or the probability may come the same, but that is not the correct approach. In MCQs, you may get the marks, but if it is in descriptive question at that time, marks may be deducted. So you shall be very much careful for the sample space. This is the correct one. This part is correct. It is the wrong way of writing. Very first thing. Possible outcomes means the distinct outcome. If we are writing this 0, 1 as 3 times, though it is numbered as the 3 times, but these 3 are not different. Okay. So whether I am getting by that face 1 or by the other face 1, I am getting 1 only. It is not an outcome or different outcome. It is only and only 1. Getting a student? So it is wrong. This is the second one is the correct one. So be careful. Point number 1. Now let us understand for the second one. So if for the single die we have observed that this is being wrong, then it's obvious all these same number like this one, or even these two, all these are wrong. Okay, so be careful. If it is distinct or repeated, you shall take accordingly. So our sample space should be, or our sample space or required sample space, even if the number are same, it becomes more convenient, students. So write this as D2 and D1 here, one in this direction, another in this direction. So we can have 0, 1 and 6. So put this as 0, 1 and 6. On the other die also 0, 1 and 6. Only these two you have to just take it. That's all. So that's why it becomes more convenient. This question is more easier than our earlier question, but students are committing mistake. They are not understanding the definitions properly. So our sample space will be 0, 0, then 0, 1, 0, 6, okay, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1 and 6, then 6 and 0, 6 and 1, 6 and 6. That's all. Question is more easier than the earlier one. Now come to the one. How many different scores are possible? This one is asked. How many different scores are possible? So the first, so different possible score means event having different possible score. Different possible score. Just we have to end. This will be the last question. I hope so. So students, what could be the different possible scores? How many different scores are possible? So total score is recorded, means the sum we have to write. X plus Y, how much? One is if the 0, 0 is there, so 0, 0, it can give us 0. It is one of the score. That event I will write. The other one, first one is 0, another one is 1. So it can be 1. First one is 0, the another one can be 6. It can be 6. Okay, student. The next one, I shall take this 1 plus 0 means considering this 1 plus 0 as 1. Whether this means this score from 1 and 0, is this different from this one? No, it is same as this one. So we shall not again take this one because different score is asked. The total sum need to be different. Okay, now student. But the next one is our 1 and 1 can be taken. It is 2, yes. Next one, 1 and 6 can be taken. It is 7. This is possible. Now if we are coming to the third row, means 6 plus 0, it is 6. No, it is same as this one. So this shall not be taken. 6 plus 1, 7. No, it is same as this 7. So this shall not be taken. So what is the event here? Student, event is our this sum. It can be 0, this 0. Okay, student, this 0 we are writing. It can be 1. This one we are writing, which is highlighted. It can be 6. It can be 2. This 2. Okay. It can be 7. It is this. Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, it can be 12 also.
Yes, it can be. Surely. Very good. So, a student, is there anything else? Yes, one of the trial we have not written, the 6 and 6. Surely it should be 12 also. So, add it. The 12. Getting? Now it is correct. So, number of member in this event, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is our 6. And what is our NS, students? NS, from this we can calculate. NS is, or you may count this pair, 1, 2, 3 into 3. It is our 9. Okay. So it is our NE or NE1 by NS. It is our 6 by 9. It shall be 1 by 3. This is correct answer. So questions are very easy, provided you just understand. Many a time our students are just thinking, putting in ratios we can get the answer, or they are directly writing the answer. That's why they are committing mistake. They are not understanding. I have selected all the possible type of questions. So this was all about. I think let us stop now. What is the probability of getting total of 7? Total of 7, just one part. So E2 total of 7. So only one way or two way. So here, a student, keep in mind this order pair we have to take. So 1 and 6 and 6 and 1. So the two ways are there. It is our 1 and 6, another 6 and 1. So NE2 is equals to our 2. This implies PE2 is equals to 2 by 9. Students, from where we have written 9? NS, which is very important part of this question. So wherever the marking are changed, the starting number are changed, you should be very much cautious. If you are not doing that, you will lose the marks. Though these questions are very easy. This will be asked in your NTSE also. Okay, now one of the question is surely asked from the NTSE, and in that only such questions are asked. Getting no? So I hope you people can get marks in NTSE also by knowing this thing. They are not just asking putting the values and from the simple one. So this was all about, though I had explained all the concepts, no one concept is left, but you have to do this question carefully, very quickly. Then we will end the class. Can anyone tell me? So bag contain 24 ball. So total is 24 ball. One thing is that in which X are red. So X red, 2X are white, 2X white, 3X blue, 3X blue. The ball is a ball. One ball is drawn at random. What is the probability that it is not red and white? Getting a student? Can you calculate or not? Students, according to question, what is there? The question is very simple of your mathematics. X plus 2X plus 3X. This will give us the total ball and it is given as 24. So first you determine the number of each kind of ball. Then put in ratios. How much is this? So 3 to the 6X is equals to 24. So this implies X is 4. Therefore, number of red ball is equals to X 4. Number of white ball, I may write NW only, as our 2x is equals to 8. Number of blue ball, it is our 3x 12. Okay, adding 8, 4 and 12, you are getting the 24. That is also followed. Then probability that it is not red, event not red, how we can get? I can get this as probability of E1 1 minus probability that it is being red, means E1 complement, 1 minus probability that it is red. Not red is required because calculating the red is easier, or not red means blue and black, that we will also do. So just substitute 1 minus P of red, means it is NR by NS. So here NS is already this 24 students. It is given the total ball in this bag. NR we have calculated as 4. So it is 1 minus 4 by 24. So it is our 1 minus 6. So 1 by 6. It is our 5 by 6 is the answer. It's so simple. So simple kind of thing. So simple method. Another method to E1, event that it is not red, that is must be which color? Either white or the other one, it could be blue. Okay, so it can be N white plus N blue. Add it, you can get it. White is our 8, blue is our 12. So 8 plus 12 is our, how much student? Our 20. So it is our 20. Therefore, PE1 is equals to 20 by total is our 24. So 5 and 6. 4 is cancelled. 4 5 are 20. 4 6 are 24. Are we getting the same result? Yes, surely we will get the same result. So questions are very easy. You have to just apply the arithmetic and other concepts. This was the things that we have to learn today. And white, very easy, already known to us. The second E2 of the white ball. So NE2 that we have written is NW basically. The white ball here is, we have calculated as the 8. So PE2 is equals to 8 divided by total ball is our 24. 1 by 3 is the answer. It's so simple, students. You have to just observe slightly and you can get it. No more concept is left. Okay, I hope you people have done. We shall end. Okay, please do this 42. Nothing, no any new concept. After this, I think it is the end. Yeah, that is the last question. By this way, we have solved more than enough question of probability. Tell me quickly. I will give you 1 to 2 minutes. So first write for the sample space. So a FET card bearing number 1 to 1000. So first you do the rough work. 1, 2, going on up to 1000 are there. So NS means 1 to 1000, nothing is mentioned. One numbered one numbered on one card are put on a box. Means entire all these are put in a box. Means it is numbered in continuation, but need not be placed continuously. They are randomly placed. So NS is our 1000. It's obvious. Each player select one card at random. One card have to be selected at random. And that card is not replaced. Here it is given. Not replaced means what? The condition that if you are taking one of the card, that will remain out. That is not going to place again. It is equivalent to removing certain number of cards from the deck of 52 cards. Ready? Say the first player is going to get the card number 2. Randomly he had put this card number 2 will be removed. So for second player, how many card will be there? From which he have to draw 199 card. Sorry, or 999 or 1000. Student, total thousands are there. One is removed. So 1000 minus 1. So for next time or for the second player, this much card. For the third player, even one more will be get reduced. Minus the 2. So for first player, total 1000 will be there. For the second player, 999 will be there. For third player, 998 will be there. So this way it will continue. Ready? So it is the meaning of not replaced. Once it is taken out, for the third person, so it is for the first player, the entire 1000. For the second player, because first player might have drawn any card, whether he have own or not, that is the secondary. But if the second player is allowed, then one of the card is removed. So 999. For the third player, the first two player have removed the 2 card. So the 2 card are being removed. So for nth player, say for nth player, how many card for in their sample space? Here we are getting for the third player, 2 card are removed. Getting? So 1000 minus n minus 1. It become 1001 minus n. It is like this. Getting? Though this part sometimes not required because the number given are smaller. But if by the way required in your NTSE, you can apply this approach. Let us come to the question now. Not replace. So replacement I have explained. A student, unless or until in question it is given that not replaced, you shall always consider for the replacement word. Means drawing, you are watching, whatever the number, you are putting it back that way. If the selected card has the perfect square greater than 500, the player wins the prize. What is the probability that first player wins the prize? The second player wins the prize. So a student, here what is our event? Event is the perfect square greater than 500. So that you have to write first. So what they are? So perfect square greater than 500 but less than 1000 you need to first search. So right, students, event is perfect square greater than 500. Any number greater than 500 can be taken, like 10,000 can be taken. No, it is given as the 1000 only. So up to 1000 we shall search. So just after this, what is the number, student? What is that? 625. You have to search the perfect square number. Before this, it is there. Is there any number or not? What is your 20 square is 400. So you shall start counting forward. What is 21 square, 22 square, 23 square, 24 square? You shall start searching by that way. That way you have to write these events. Even in math, I have told you for remembering up to 30 or 35. What is the first number just ahead of 500, which is the perfect square? Just tell me quickly. Yes, students.
Sir, 529.
Good. What is that square?
23.
Very good. So it is your 23 square. From there you shall start the trial. So it is our 529. First you have determined this. After this you can give the continuous trial. Like what is your 24 square, that you can take and write it. What is the next? I think you people, those who are preparing for the MAT, I think they could recall fastly. It is our 24 square is 576. Then 25. What is that? None of you are knowing.
625.
Very good. Then 26 square, students. Quickly tell me.
676.
Very good. I had already told you people to remember up to 30 at least. So this was our 26 square. Then come for the 27 square. Yeah, tell me quickly for the 27 square.
729.
Very good. 729. Even in math, we have done a lot of practice for this. So right, for the next one is our 28 square. What is that?
784.
Very good. Then our 29 square. What is that? Yes.
841.
Very good. Then the next one is our, which one?
30 square. 900.
Very good. So 900. Then 31 square. How much? 961. Then 32 square. You may check. 32 square is how much? Yes, students. It is 1024. Already you people have remembered. It is 2 to the power 10. So we have to stop it here itself, because the next number is 1024. So this cannot be taken. Okay. So this way. So this is the event. So if the person, say one of the player is going to try this game, then he must have one of the card among these event. Okay. So right, for first player to win, what is the event? E1. Whatever this event we have written, it is for the first player itself. 529, 576, 625, 676, 729, and then 784, 841, 900, 961. Okay, student. So what is NE? Means by which the person can win is, count the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Only the 9 cards. If the player is able to draw these 9 cards out of the 100 cards present in this box, then only he can win. Okay. So first player have to win. The probability of this E1 NE1 by NS, it is 9 divided by 1000. This much is the answer for the first. Now second one is more important. Second player can win a prize. A student, for the second player can win a prize. How many cards will be available? The second player is now going to try it. Yes, tell me. The second player can win a prize if the first have won. This part you also have to keep in mind. So write down for the second one. So second E2 is our second player win prize when first player have already won. Have already won a prize. Okay, student. So be careful. It is not replaced. It is one thing that we need to keep in mind. So while not replaced, here we can understand the first player might have drawn one of these card from this number, from their event. For a moment we may consider, say, this card he had taken out. So the first person have won it. After winning, for the second person, out of this 1 to 1000, this I have marked the 481. So the card 841 is now being removed from this. So how many card will be there? Out of 1000, this one is removed for the second player. So 990 card will be there. So that concept we have to keep in mind. So right, for the second player, so sample space for second player, you may write it again. Sample space for second player is, since one card is being already removed or not replaced, sample space for second player when one card is not replaced, that is one card removed. If it is replaced, then the sample space will not change. But here one card is removed, not replaced. So for them, we have to write the sample space. So here, just write the number. You may write this as NS dash or NS2 you may write. Is 1000 minus 1, 999. It is one thing. Also, the event by which the second player can win. So he also have to choose from this first, the perfect square numbers that we have written here. You may mark it, the perfect square number that we have written here. But from these perfect square numbers, one of the number is being already taken out. Which number is taken out, that we are not knowing. So just count the number, reduce it by 1. No need to exactly write the event like we have written for the first one. So here the number of event by which a person can win is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But out of this 9, 1 is already taken out by the first person or the first player. So right, the event E2 is what? Perfect square greater than 500 and 1 card is removed. It is that one. Means from the earlier one, whatever this yellow I have highlighted, from this even one of the card is being removed, though that card we are not knowing, and even that is also not required here exactly to know. So just counting the number, we can calculate it. It is our NE2 is equals to 9 minus 1, because one card is removed by first winner, or first player. So that's why this one is being subtracted. Okay, so it become our 8. Therefore, what is the probability for the second per player to win? Yes, student, both the things are reduced. So NE2 by NS2, this time the new sample space, so 8 divided by 999. It's so simple. Okay, why 8? It is given in condition that first person have already win. If it is not given that first person have whether won or not, then we need to consider 2 cases. First person have win or first person have not win. If the first person have win, then 8 by 999. If the condition is if first person not won, then still there is, he have just drawn one card, that is taken out. Though he had not won, but he is still, the card is still out. Then the probability PE2 dash I am calculating, it become still the way of winning for the second person could be the 9, whatever the all 9 perfect square number available, because this time the first person have not won. So at that time total outcome for by which, or favorable outcome or required outcome is 9, but the card available is 1 is being removed, because once the person is watching, it is not being replaced. So it is this one. Though this is not here in the question, but it may be asked like this in NTSE and many condition it is asked. So this was all about. Yeah, any more doubt than a student, please ask. Otherwise today we have solved more than enough number of this probability, and I have explained each and every kind of question, all the concepts. So this was all about this one, about the replacement type of questions. Any doubt to any student, then please ask. If not, then we shall stop the class. Yes, student, tomorrow when we shall start the class? I think tomorrow is the election, and I may also be available.